Meet no talkie for me, otherwise known as MuteScape. There were a few issues in the naming department. As the name might imply, my brand new Iron Man can't talk to or otherwise interact with NPCs. That means no shops, no services, no quests, no achievement diaries, and so much more. On top of that, all items used by the account must be obtained either through directly creating it, obtaining it via another skill if the item can't be created, looted from a monster if the item can't be obtained through a skill, or picked up as a world spawn if it can't be obtained through a monster drop. Along the way, there will of course be a few exceptions, but we'll cover those when we get to them. The first major goal for the account? Clearing the fight caves and obtaining the fire cape. Let's do it. Welcome back to MuteScape. Last episode, we visited the Isle of Souls dungeon to picklock the chest in an effort to obtain a bird snare. Not only did we get what we wanted, we actually got 2 of them. I didn't really touch on this last episode, but getting 2 bird snares from that chest was huge. While it doesn't help us immediately, it's going to help immensely when 20 Hunter rolls around and we can set up 2 bird snares at a time. We're headed over to the Crimson Swift area now where we should hopefully hit level 10 Hunter fairly quickly. If I dance, they will come. See, I told you! Finally some drops I can keep. Hunter is effectively my only way to obtain normal bones as well as potentially big bones later down the line. The feathers will be useful for fletching, and when I unlock the smithing skill, I'll be able to make iron spits so I can cook the bird meat, so this may end up becoming a primary food source for a while. 2 Hunter. 3 Hunter. The game lies to me and tells me I can hunt common cabbits when I can do no such thing. Not cool game. 4 Hunter. Have I ever told you how Hunter is my least favorite skill in the game? 5 Hunter. That does allow me to hunt golden warblers, but I currently have no way to get into the desert, so I'm going to stay here until I hit level 9. And that's 9 Hunter. Gonna move over to the copper longtails for the foreseeable future. 10 Hunter. Copper longtails are definitely much more chill than the Crimson Swifts. More like Crimson took forever to land in my trap and die. I started recording this clip to show you that I was getting a whole 2k Hunter XP per hour here, but it doesn't show, so now I'm just going to tell you to subscribe. So I'm just over here minding my own business, killing birds as you do, and this guy runs up looking like a discount gimp, loiters for a while, then insults me by asking if I'm an Isle of Souls locked account. Then I fucked up and told him way too late what I was and advertised my YouTube channel to no one. That's right, get all up in there. Yes! That, my dear viewer, is 20 Hunter. Now watch this. Bam. And bam. Double the efficiency. I was going to stay here until 27 Hunter, but for fear of being mistaken for an Isle of Souls locked account again and disappointing yet another person, I'm going to try and move over to Feldip Hills to hunt tropical wagtails. Wish me luck. This will be a perilous journey, so I'm going to bring my emotional support bread with me. Ah, perils! Hopefully I can just go around and not have to run through the big scary ogre man. Wait, really? I can walk here? Game, this is a 45-degree angle. Get your shit together. Am I able to get around this way? Oh no! Yeah, I have to go this way. Great. Get juked, idiot. And then I guess we're just gonna have to run through this one. Way to hit a 0, dummy. That went a lot better than expected. I'm not entirely sure where the best place is to set up over here, but I'll try this spot and adjust as needed. I really don't feel like going back and forth from here to the bank, so I'm going to start burying these bones. The birds don't seem to need them anymore, so may as well get some use out of them. Everyone shut up, I got 2 prayer. 25 Hunter. 3 prayer. And with this bird, we've officially hit 27 Hunter, the level needed to catch baby implings with our bare hands. Right after hitting 27 Hunter, I immediately set off into the world to try and find some baby implings. It didn't take long for me to realize that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. If you're anything like me, you're balding, but wearing it pretty well, and you knew next to nothing about how implings worked before this video. First of all, just embrace the bald look. Stop trying to fool people by wearing hats and combing your hair over. You're not fooling anybody. Second of all, allow me to take you on an educational journey that won't provide any benefit in your real life. You might be wondering why I chose 27 Hunter as my target in the first place. That's a very valid question. After all, the Hunter's Skill Guide clearly displays that you only need level 17 Hunter to capture baby implings. Should be a done deal, but here's where things get tricky. As an account that can't use shops or talk to NPCs, I have no way of obtaining a butterfly net, which is required to catch Implings at the level they're first available. Even if I could obtain one, I have no way of obtaining an Impling jar to use in tandem with the butterfly net. That just leaves me with bare hand catching Implings, which requires you to be 10 levels above the initial level at which you can catch them. Unfortunately, you can't bare hand Implings in Puro, so I'll have to scour Gielinor in order to find them. Implings spawn into the world every 30 minutes based on the game's tick cycles. They spawn invisibly at first, and then spend 2 minutes wandering around until they finally become visible and therefore catchable by players. There are numerous locations around Gielinor where Implings can spawn, and at those locations, there's a random chance for which Implings will spawn. Armed with this limited knowledge, I set out to wander on the road between Varrock and Lumbridge after seeing an Impling spawn point is just outside the cow pen. Okay, so I have NPC indicators turned on to highlight baby Implings, and I swear I just saw one pop up on my minimap. Where the hell did it go? I bet somebody else nabbed it. It was just here. Things like this happened a few more times, taking many world hops and long segments of walking between Implings. Feeling like I was getting nowhere fast, I went back to the wiki and did some reading, and I'm so glad I did. Right after the section that shows a map of where Implings can spawn, there's a passage stating that there are 10 spawn points that spawn Implings from the lower tiered Impling list. Turns out that one of those locations was just south of the Draenor Village Bank, and so that's where I headed next. But this time, I wasn't alone. I was joined by my good friend, me, using my main.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mr. Dude.
Together, we hopped through worlds, my main starting from one end of the list and my Iron Man starting from the other, working our way through until we met in the middle. According to the wiki, this is where lower tiered Implings should spawn. I'm going to plant myself and my main here and hop worlds until I find something. Even though the Implings wander around before becoming visible, I should have just as much chance of finding them around here as I would anywhere else. That makes sense to me. I just want to point out that I've witnessed the miracle of a dragon Impling being born into this world. Good luck, little guy. Just scouted this one on my main. Oh, are you kidding me? Where did that one go? Fuck. It's been a few minutes since the last clip, and I just found this one with my main. And it's a needle. Well, that's not terrible. I don't have many ways of getting needle or thread on the account, so sure, a needle as the first drop is fine. The very next world I hop to, come on, give me something good. That is not good. I can't even keep that. Don't give me trash. Found another courtesy of the main. Cool, another needle. Maybe if I get enough needles, I can make a sword of hammer. Okay, well, that's something at least. Now I actually have a way of training fletching. I unfortunately see this a lot, Implings I can't catch and would be useless to me if I did. I just know that one time I'm going to follow one of these on my main and accidentally catch it for a hammer. Trash. Useless. I missed recording it, but I found another one. Wouldn't you know it, it's useless. Don't you dare go over that water. Just come back onto the land. Come on. Thread. I mean, yay, thread. My main scouted another one over the water, but it seems to have wandered off pretty far. Found it over by the bank. Oh great, another needle. Can't wait to never use it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I've been waiting for 2 minutes for this Impling to fly back over here. Not worth. Ooh, a chisel. That is actually very useful. Don't go over the water, you son of a bitch. It keeps taunting me. There's something out there. I can smell it. This one took a while to get back on the land. Another chisel. Neat. Nothing. Did that just give me nothing? Literally nothing? No, that's it. I'm done. I give up. Series over. Bye. I couldn't help myself. Okay, well, that's something. And it's a step I can do. I'll worry about this later. The Implings are just trying to distract me. I hopped right past this one in. Oh my god. I actually got it. Finally! Oh my god! It only took 22 Implings. I can't believe we got it. Oh my god. Well, that covers just about everything I wanted from these Implings, so I guess it's kind of good that I went dry. How about a celebratory clue scroll attempt? I found this little guy while I was on my way to doing this step, and yeah, that's about what I expected. First things first, let's deposit these items because if I lose this hammer somehow, I might just throw myself off a cliff. Oddly enough, first time I'm stepping foot in Falador on this account. Ah, unlucky. Oh well, I know there's going to be a very low chance of actually completing clue scrolls on this account, so that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Well, my dear viewer, today was a productive day. We got up to 27 Hunter and obtained a bunch of really useful items. Most importantly, we got a hammer, which unlocks the ability for us to make weapons and armor. So next episode, we'll be delving into the world of smithing. We'll also be unlocking another essential skill for the account. Until then, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.